Vegas, but ain't nobody stopping me. That's how I go when you pay for them shows and you study that pimp biology. Love for the field, now it's Vegas.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Shot from the Point Dead. When I accepted membership, so to speak, in the Baited podcast, if some of you weren't there during that, I wasn't easily received. I took a lot of heat, and a lot of that was based on how could I possibly get in a fight with Keemstar, and some people said I did pretty well in the argument, and turn around and then just take his money and be bought off so easily, to be basically to shove my principles down the toilet so easily. And I walked through it. But something happened during the time that I took the position, which is money motivated. I'm in bad shape at the time. And I knew I could talk to Tommy NC and tell him that I needed that and I could be one of his defenders if something like this would ever come up, and I'd have a voice, and I do. How could I flip so easily? Well, I'll tell you what made it a lot easier. When Keem and Clown approached me at the same time, the Leafy is here and the grade A under A situation was forming, and I got a good 2 weeks notice before of it. I was initially shut out a lot of the conversations to call because, of course, Keem didn't really trust me. I just had this nasty fight with him. But I did get bits and pieces, and then I was told that these videos were coming out, and it was probably going to damage Keem's channel. In fact, it did. It was about 200,000 subs, and I think he's got 100,000 back since. But it was going to be pretty damaging. After I saw the grade A under A video, it would be started to become more, and especially Leafy's video, which blamed the whole thing on three mysterious YouTubers that said they were talking shit. It was so freaking high school and obviously manipulative to me at the time. I'm an adult. Most of the people that listen to me aren't, and I was easily manipulated at that point in time too. So it became a lot easier to defend Keemstar because he was being wrong with all the wrong that he had done before, but certainly this wasn't right. And I became a big Keemstar advocate. It made me look awful. The thing that sold me on that the most was just our argument was based on, in my opinion, although Keem's never admitted it, undying loyalty to a friend. One of the reasons I brought that up, I wanted to show them. I wanted to show this for months, and I brought that up in Baited 7. I wanted to show it for months that Keemstar was a victim. He might have asked for it. He might have been building to that point, but it still didn't make it right. It still didn't make it right. And I was glad I was able to show that side. I think what happened with me and Clown is somewhat similar. I didn't lose respect for Keemstar for sticking up for Leafy. It wasn't even his best interest to do so. He did it despite the damage. And I'm pretty sure that he's withholding a lot of stuff on Leafy and the Tommy and CC to this day. I don't know that for a fact, but to this day. I feel, after I initially got angry, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to listen to this episode, because I never expected to get... I expected me and Klein to get into it at some point. It's just a matter of course, but I never expected to get that angry. I haven't been able to listen to it yet. I know what I said, and I remember it. And then, of course, when it's over, you start to understand. I had the same feelings for Keem that I had for Clown. I don't think it makes either of them bad people. I'm seeing a lot of things like schooled, owned... some questions to Clown's character, which I do not think are in order. Well, I would do what they did. And maybe you can't trust me in the same situation when somebody that I care about. Oliver has helped me get money when other YouTubers that are big names could have gotten this job. He said to go with me, the 1,000 sub guy on Hockey Channel that nobody watched. Got me money when I needed it. The negotiations for the split in the Baited podcast were brutal. He fought like a dog for an hour. Keem's not easy to negotiate with, and I'll tell you why. He's rich. He knows how to do it. And a lot of it was based on looking out for me and making sure I was taken care of just in case this thing took off. Did it for me. So I don't understand, and I know, I'm not saying there's a lot of hate going his way. I don't understand why he can't get a break. Now, look, not all his arguments were unreasonable. There's no way to prove, I don't think, that grade A under A committed plagiarism. I think that's a proper defense. I think what he said to me was out of line. I think it was a knee-jerk reaction. And I think it was said because there's so many people accusing people on YouTube of pedophilia, it's got to stop. I hate saying that, it's got to stop, but it does. And he might have heard it in his head. Fairly. But I wouldn't go down that route lightly. I'd have to almost see it. I'd have to see camera to do something like that. And I do stand by the fact that I've never insinuated that at all. I insinuated quite directly. In fact, I think I admitted that I said danger, and I went back. I didn't even use the word danger. I did. I didn't even use the word danger. I do stand by that I wouldn't want grade teaching my kids, and I don't think he should teach other kids, based on the fact that I think he's. I think grade was the biggest loser in this podcast. I do, because we got to show that he wasn't invincible. I think we saw that Colossal's crazy. He's human. We know Keem is, and I am too. It's not like I fucking didn't make an asshole of myself. I don't care because I want to entertain you guys. I do. I do. So I can stomach it. But, it does chip away about, instead of, a clown being a moniker, we become clowns. I don't think anybody wants that. I don't think Keem wants that. I don't know if there's enough money that I want that. But I do want to be entertaining, so it's called walking the line. I'm asking you guys, and remember this. Clown uploaded this and edited it, and he didn't have to, and he did it. He sucked it up, and he did it. Admittedly with some convincing. And I don't know that his argument wasn't wrong long term. We'll see. No, I can't take calls right now. I got to get this out. Clown is a good person, and Keem is a good person too. Flawed, all of us. And here's another thing I got to say. I'm a liar too. I lied to all of you. There are some situations with Keem that I probably should open my mouth. Now, sometimes Clown spoke the words that I was thinking, so I just shut up. He's more elegant than I am. But there are some things with Keem that I've been shut down that I should have stuck up for more than once. I've stuck up for myself before. It's not true that I just laugh. I make my points. But I'm the sniper on the show. I'm not the star. I'm a star on the show. I'm a big part of it. I think it would be different if I wasn't there. I'm proud of my contribution. And I'm proud of Clowns, and I'm proud of Keem. And I'm in great indebted for them. And to know that Clown had the guts to upload this with some convincing, for him to take shit for it, it makes me feel awful because I told him privately that I thought I would take the most shit. And the reason being is because I spoke up to a hero, the guy who's used it, the good guy. It's the good, the bad, I'm the ugly. So I thought at the time, as time went by, even as I thought about it, I really didn't sleep last night. You could see on Twitter, I was up all night. I started to realize that might not be the case. And then by the next morning, Clown still uploaded it. He didn't have to. And he told me there'd be damage. I told him there probably wouldn't. I even used the word that you have capital to spend. I'm sorry, Keem. I got to get this out myself. All right? But we did it. Told me there'd be damage. I told him there probably. Shit! I just hit the wrong. Keem, I got to get this out. I just got to get it out, buddy. But he did it, and I don't want to see any damage to his reputation. If I can stem it, I will. Clown is my friend. Keem is my friend. They've helped me get apartments. They've put money in my pocket. Both of them. And I appreciate the opportunity. I didn't speak up to Keemstar. I kept my mouth shut. I promised you I wouldn't. So it makes me everybody worse as everybody else. I didn't keep my word. The one thing that you're supposed to do. I have to do that. I promised. I didn't do it all the time. I did it sometimes. I didn't do it all the time. I thought that if I went in there and did the Tommy C on Shot from the Point, you guys would say, and I still believe that, who the fuck's that guy think he is? If I developed slowly and listened and did just talk and not think, I thought it'd be better for the podcast. I think we have something pretty good. I'm going to put Keemstar on. Yeah. Well, and don't worry, Keem. They're not going to see your ID. Hello. Sorry, bud.
Hello?
What's up? I just had to get that out, man. You're on the air,
good.
by the way. You're on the air.
Dude, I don't understand. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. The whole I got to stream like 186 people in here. Oh, you can't hear me? God, I hate this.
Hello?
Ugh, Discord. The Discord won't even work. More than likely. Fucking chance to get Keemstar on. Goddamn Skype is the fucking worst. It's been getting worse all the goddamn time. Very bad. Send P back. We kept interrupting each other. I wish I could show you this. That's one of the choices. The other side couldn't hear any sound. No, it's been happening all the time with this goddamn thing. Check. There's no reason why you can't hear me. Yeah, I'll try. But I'm live. I'm live, bud. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna go to his Discord. That's what I'm gonna do. But I gotta tell him I'm live because I don't want any secrets out. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys want Keemstar on? I mean, who wouldn't? Let's see. Mod. Bites chat. I'm in. Oh, can you even hear me? Suppressed. Okay. Unsuppress me. King. He's probably. I don't think he knows how to Oh, wait a minute. I'm unsuppressed.
You were server muted.
Okay. All right. Look, I'm live. Got 260 people here. You know that, right?
I know. Me and Clown are watching. I don't understand what the big deal is.
I don't know. I just saw some shit that bugs me, dude. It's not a big deal.
Like what? Like I don't understand it. Explain it to me. Like what is the problem? Like
there's no problem.
Who's giving you shit? Who's giving you shit?
It's just I'm letting the fucking trolls get to me, I guess. It's the trolls. It's some of these people I trust, and they're saying, like, I don't know, they're putting Clown in a bad light.
What are they saying?
Well, like I schooled him, and he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, or they changed his opinion of him, and that's exactly Clown was worried about that, and we have protected each other in the past.
Look. This is what I'll say,
right.
Just so everybody knows. All right, on the new podcast. Tommy said stuff that he regrets.
Sure.
I said stuff that I regret.
Mm-hmm.
And Clown said stuff that he regrets. And to be honest, we all didn't want to put the podcast out because we all looked stupid. But there are points in that podcast where we all look right. True. Individually. All right?
Yeah.
But we agreed that fuck our own what people think of us, all right?
That's true.
These people signed up for Beta Podcast, subscribe to Beta Podcast. These people want to excuse me.
You all right, bud?
These people want to be fucking entertained. What happened right there was not the best form of us, all right?
Yeah,
as humans.
True. Okay.
That was not the best form of us. This was three men that were passionate about a situation, that were screaming and yelling, and it got to the point where we were all acting childish. And you know what? This does not make us look good. However, I value entertaining our fans
as do I.
How I fucking look. How I fucking look.
All right.
All right? So look. The podcast was good. All right, you might walk away from it thinking I'm stupid, Tommy's stupid, or Clown's stupid. It doesn't fucking matter. You know it's good. It was a good podcast.
It was good.
So,
but you know, Keem, it bothers me. Look, we're offline, and I know you're getting hurt by stuff. I thanks to $10 First Destroyer. When I saw what happened with you and Grade and Leafy when we first met, it bothers me. And I don't like to see either of you hurt, and it bugs me, and I'm just like expressing that. You're 100% correct. We do this to make it the best. We put our fucking egos or in our feelings on the line. But it still bugs me.
We got Clown in here.
Oh boy, Jesus.
I totally agree. I totally agree with Keemstar. And really? I just want to say, for the record, to all your followers and subscribers who are watching the stream, once again, like I did on the podcast, I do apologize for what I said, Tommy.
You already did it. I'm sorry for saying that.
But I want to say it.
Why are we apologizing?
No.
He's apologizing to me.
He deserves my apology. It was my mistake. And I should not have taken away what I took away from that stream. I totally got the wrong impression of what Tommy was saying, and it was my mistake. And I should have done more evidence, and I should have looked into it more, and I should have asked you first. And that was my fucking mistake.
I'm not mad. You know that, right?
I can never apologize enough to you.
No, you can't. No, you can. You already did. You already did.
I say I am sorry. I made a mistake.
It's okay.
I do apologize. You don't need to defend me. People deserve to criticize me for it, and I will accept the criticism.
Oh, you got balls.
Thank you for defending me. You don't need to defend me.
Okay.
I think it's stupid. I think it's stupid.
As Keemstar said, it was for entertainment, and
we did it.
Although I hate the fucking episode, I despise the episode. I know that most people did enjoy it, so for me it was worth it, and that's all I have to say. So thank you for defending me. But
all right,
that's
buddy.
All
Thank you. Thank you for the donation, by the way, Red Wings fan, to 420. I appreciate it. It's very nice of you.
I think, Clown, I think you're like, I'm really sorry. Like, what? Why? Just like, I'm sorry. That's it.
I am sorry because
he's doing it for the same reason.
What I said was wrong. I made a mistake.
He's doing it for the same reasons I am, though. I
know, but he's explaining it like he molested a child.
No, he's not.
No. I'm not saying I killed someone. I'm not saying I killed someone. Obviously, I didn't. I do deserve some criticism for it, and you are perfectly right to criticize me for it because it was my mistake. Now, not everything I said in that podcast was wrong.
I don't
the argument I had with Tommy. Not everything I said was wrong. I stand by a lot of what I said, but on that particular point, I 100% admit I made a mistake, and Tommy was in the right. So there you go.
It is what it is.
Tommy, why are you saying that you there's points where you need to call me out, but you don't call me out?
I do. I think I should not call you out so much, but disagree with you more. I should disagree with you more. I can't remember, but there's been a few times when I we hung up the phone and I said I should have said something. Sometimes like Colossal finished my sentence for me before I was able to speak. But I do feel like sometimes that I not so much call you out like, oh, you're a bad guy, but just get my piece in. Sometimes it's Colossal. Sometimes I chicken the fuck out, you know. And I promised my fans that I would do that. Well, I will. I promise.
Right now.
Oh, no, I don't know what it is. I can't remember. But
Exactly. In general terms.
I'm not pointing the finger at you crazy man.
In general terms. When I ask you for fucking evidence, when I ask you to fucking go into detail.
I didn't accuse you of anything.
Can't think of fucking shit.
What do you need evidence for? I didn't accuse you of anything. It was just a feeling.
There are fucking times
that I should have said something.
Say it now.
If I remembered, you crazy, you're fucked up. Man. Of course, it's sometimes I feel maybe I was wrong. It's just the way I felt. That's the thing. I should have said something, and sometimes I walked away and I felt great.
Cloud says that I'm a liar. He can't think of one instance. All right. Tommy says that he disagrees with me. He can't think of one instance where he disagrees with me.
Made it
like,
at least
what the fuck? Give me an example.
If I remembered, I would tell you. But and I'm not even saying that I would be right in the situation. All I'm saying is I did walk away like, God, I should have said something there. That's all I'd say.
Clown, you need to calm the fuck down. Every time you get into these conversations,
I am.
You elevate these conversations to a screaming match.
Don't misinterpret what I'm saying. I just wanted to apologize to Tommy because I made a legitimate mistake. When you make a mistake, you apologize for it, and that's what you do.
Clown, you're yelling. Always elevates the conversation.
You criticize me for it.
Keem fans.
Look, I deserve. If anyone's in, I'm not looking at the chat. But if you're criticizing me for it, I deserve criticism. I'm not afraid of the fucking criticism.
I know you're not.
I
know you're not.
I did. Don't. Anyone in the chat defending me saying no, Colossal is in the right. Colossal, I was not right on that particular point.
Okay.
I was wrong. I was not wrong on everything, but I was wrong on that particular point. So,
right. Oh, I wasn't wrong on everything. Yeah, and I'm on Blog TV with my hands up.
Oh, Jesus, guys. All right, let's just leave it at that then. Calm down, Keem. Why are you telling Keem to calm down for? That's why you're here. That's what the whole conversation was about.
It's not even me. It's not even me that's irate. It's Clown. He's screaming at the top of his lungs. I'm worried about him. He's gonna have a heart attack.
I was the calmest in that episode. To be fair, I was the calmest. I'm not saying I was calm, but I was the calmest.
Yeah. All right. Look, here's what I want to tell you guys. I want to take this long into the future. I think this. There could be a book at the end of this. I mean, if we keep this riding, but we have to be tough, I guess. You know, we got to swallow shit once in a while, and maybe today we all sorts of learn a lesson.
Look, you know what? You know what I love about the podcast? Like everybody could say, well, that podcast was horrible. They were just grown men yelling and screaming. Look, you know what I care? You know what I loved about it? All right. At the end of the podcast, Clown legitimately wanted to quit. I legitimately want to quit Bait It. And then I threatened Clown with physical violence.
I wasn't going to tell anybody that.
I did. But here, this is the truth, all right? I literally threatened him with physical violence because he called me a liar. I was so angry that I wanted to hurt him, physically, all right?
Yeah.
Listen, that's what happened, and that's why it's so good, is because
that's true.
We were angry. We were fucking angry. We drew some real fucking emotions out of us, and that's the realest shit you're ever gonna get. Dude, in a world of fucking fake bullshit that people say so they can be loved by everyone, and oh, I love you guys so much, please like my video. And in a world of just complete fakeness and phoniness, you have 3 people that are putting everything on the line to the point where they're gonna be criticized and ridiculed, and there's like, we could have just said, you know what, we're going to look bad, so we're not putting this out. That's true. We didn't do it. We didn't do that.
No, we did. You know what? That's great. I just, as long as we keep it together, that's the problem. Colossal's argument was, does it hurt us long term? I don't think it.
Hold up. This motherfucker in the chat, known as K, said, shut up, Keemstar, you're fat. I will race you 1v1 right now. Let's take this shit to the track. You want to see how fucking fat I am? I guarantee my 250-pound ass will smoke you.
He's fast as fuck.
But boy, you are quite fat, though. You are quite fat.
I'm still fast, Clown.
You are pretty
I didn't say you weren't fast. I'm just saying that you are quite fat.
I feel better already. Well, yeah, I tell you something. As long as you guys can keep that in mind, we got to keep this train rolling. If we're going to feel like we're quit, just walk away. We got to walk away and just take a breath. If we take a breath, we'll be good, and we keep this train going. And you're absolutely right. Everybody's going to have to be fake now with the YouTube changes. We're not doing it. We're not changing, period.
It would be a nice, calm, podcast, but Clown has these moments where he's yelling, he's screaming, and it raises the conversation to a screaming match. If we could just get Clown, calm, we would get more educational thoughts out and share ideas and debate real issues. But he just keeps pushing it to a point of a playground, insult match.
Right, I'm fucking leaving this. That's just the most hypocritical thing ever said. I'm gone. Tommy,
take care. Thanks, Colossal, man. You're the best, brother.
I'm gone as well. See you, Tommy.
Take care. Thanks, guys. Colossal is crazy, and the great Keemstar. Look, I'm the luckiest fucking guy in the world. There's no doubt about it. Those guys are fucking YouTube legends. And they picked me. It's over fucking whelming. I mean, I watched Keem go into these Discord chats and just go in and just entertain like that and tell jokes like that and be crazy like that. And there is 2 sides to Keem. There is a Daniel Keem and a Keemstar. There is. I've seen it. Thanks, guys, for the donation. The Keem, Clown, you guys need to keep together. Tommy needs to eat. Thanks, Dave. Thank you, Dead on Dave. All right. Fuck it. I'll take some calls. I don't know. I'm really emotional right now, guys. The snooze I wanted to be on. Snoozy, you're on the air. I hope this works. What's up? What's on your mind, man?
You know what? I hate Skype. I hope Skype can kill itself.
Me too.
Skype
But what's on your mind,
Don't
dude?
call me fat Skype, because you're fat too.
Can you hear me? No. Skype's acting up. You can call it if you want. You're probably better off calling the phone number, because Skype fucking sucks. Let's put the narrator on. I hear him in my Discord. Hey, does it work, narrator? Narrator, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, unfortunately.
Hello?
And you can't hear me.
Tommy, I can't hear you.
I know. Let me take a phone call. Jesus Christ. 757, you're on the air. Yes, I can, unfortunately.
Hello?
Turn your computer down in the background, please.
Holy shit. Yo, no, what's up, Tommy?
What's up, brother? What's on your mind, man?
Bro, I just turned into it, and I didn't think I could get on, but dang, that was fast.
You like that? Good.
Yeah, so what's going on? Huh?
Go ahead. Go. I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
Yeah, no, I'm a small-timer YouTuber, and I don't make that much money because of YouTube, and I had some weird experience with demonetization that I start getting invalid clips to where I can't even monetize anymore. And it's like in some videos it monetizes and then it doesn't. I don't understand.
Yeah, everybody's got the same problem. It's across the board, even the big time guys, and me as well for the last month.
I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So now what's going on with Baited?
Well, we're good. We had a rough episode. We got in a real fight, and now it's over, brother. We're good. We're gonna keep going forward, man. I mean, Keem said, Go ahead. Love the show. Broke as fuck. Hakeem, Tommy, craziest, best deal ever. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Now, last question, because I got a million calls on the line, brother. What's your last thing?
Okay, one last question. Can I give myself a shout out? And
Yeah,
can
sure.
I ask you about Keemstar?
All right, real quick about Keemstar, and then give me a shout out.
Okay, now my channel is TNN and sign Raw RAW Van Trez because the Google algorithm just.
All right,
gives me
my
name.
first advice is change the channel name. But go ahead. What was your question about Keem?
What is he like in real life? Because I watch drama and I'm like,
666.
wow. And then I hear y'all on Beta and he just say, "Fuck you, clown."
It's a character. It's a character extension sometime, but I think you see more of an angry Dan Keem on Baited, and then I think the guy that just said a bunch of jokes about clown interrupting him too much and acting childish. That's Keemstar, being funny.
Yeah.
That's who he is. Look, we're three flawed individuals that are talking about YouTube, and we dig it, man. All right, man. Thanks for the call. I got a bunch of guys calling.
I love your laugh too.
Thanks, brother. All right, thank you very much. Followed on Twitch even. Now I'm getting Twitch follows. All right, let me put these guys on. I got to take some calls, and then I'm going to get out of here. 360, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, Tommy? How you doing?
You tell me. What's on your mind, man?
Just wanted to put you over and say that I love your guys' show. I love the Bad podcast. And
Thank you, man.
Just wanted to say, the thing that I always tweet, and I'm just going to say this now.
Mm-hmm.
Every time the episode is over, I literally tweet to Colossal and Keem. I say, guys, why do you do this show together if you want to murder each other? I don't add you because you're like Mundane Jones. You're like the mind. Like
I'm anything but mundane. Those guys are just intense, I'm not a mundane person at all. Yeah.
But no, I gotta say, this is my first time watching your live stream on your channel, and I gotta say, I love your show.
All right, thank you, man. Really appreciate it. I'm not mundane at all. I'm a pretty big prick in my own right, but that thanks a lot. I'm gonna take some other calls, brother. I'm gonna get through them. Thanks, man. What should I do? I'm gonna take guys I never heard from before, mostly, because that's fair. 570. How does Snooze get in so easily every time? That's what I want to know. 570. You're on the air, buddy.
Oh yeah. I was just wondering about Baited. I know I really liked the last episode, but I was just wondering how long do you think it's gonna last?
I don't know. Hopefully forever, but let's be realistic.
Well, that's what I'm hoping.
Hopefully forever, but let's be realistic. It's tough. It's tough because Keem's not lying. They do. I've never felt like quitting. I'll be honest with you. I got a pretty good stomach. I got a pretty big stomach.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want to either.
And I'm being hosted. Oh, I don't know how that's possible. Well, I guess I'm not on Twitch. I never want to quit. I want to keep it going. But I think the reasons it's so good is because it goes right to that edge. Right to that edge. That's what I feel. I'm going to keep filing through the calls. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Definitely, but it does come with saying, the edge thing is definitely true, but it definitely comes with its consequences.
I think as soon as we start liking it, that's when it's going to suck. How about that? I'll talk to you later, buddy. All right, let's take. I just clicked another number. I guess it's a call I haven't taken in a while. Let's Chade. You're on the air. Chade.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up? Can you hear me? Fuck Skype. Not your fault, dude. I'm sure you're disappointed, but hey, what's happening? You're on Shot from the Point Dead. Shot from the Point Dead? I'm only taking phone calls from now on, guys. Sorry. Skype is deciding to do what it does, and it sucks. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Tommy.
What's happening, man? What's on your mind?
Hey, remember when you talked about how you're going to read comments or reviews of Baited on the podcast?
I have before. Yeah, I have before, but I haven't done it lately. Why?
No, on the podcast.
Like on the comments in the YouTube question in when they post it on YouTube. Is that what you're saying?
no, sorry, man. It's like when one time Clown said he would, read.
Reviews.
Yeah.
I don't know when we're gonna do that. You know what? It's we have to survive each other. I think we're more worried about. Can I have a shout out? Can I have a shout out? Yes, Smurf Destroyer, you can have a shout out. No, I don't know exactly when to do that. I think I go into work and they tell me we're doing that, so I can't give you a real time on that, brother. Okay.
All right, looking forward to it.
Thanks, man. Take care. All right. 301. 301, you're on the air.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, great podcast.
Thanks, man. What's on your mind?
Nothing really, man. I just want to say that I just didn't know anything to say. It's very
interesting. All right. Fair enough.
I love how you guys do this for the people.
All right, man. I'm glad you like it. It means a lot because you can hear it. You can hear it in Keemstar's voice. He wants to entertain you guys. We're highly competitive. We want to be the best. My Colossal's Crazy Discord raid jokes. Keep up the great work, Tommy. Thank you very much. Hey, and thank you for the call, brother. Let's keep it going. Let's see if any. I'm sticking to phone calls because they're the only ones that work. It looks like Skype is just regular Skype calls aren't working. 347, you're in the air. Lost 347. 734, you're on the air.
Hey, Tommy, I finally got you. Can you hear me on the phone?
Yes, I sure can.
Oh, okay, that's good. I was just going to say about the podcast, one, I can't wait for those reviews, and two, just if you guys could keep the screaming to the point where my bass is like not booming in my car, so I have to turn off Bluetooth, that'd be nice.
I'll no chance. Sorry. Thanks for the call though. I don't know if we can do that. Tell Clown to mix it better. I don't know. 215, you're on the air. 215 on the air. All right, let's keep it moving. 967, you're on the air.
That's right, I am on the goddamn air.
Yeah, what's happening, brother?
You know, I'm just sitting here watching you, and I'm like, man, this guy is like fucking ugly, dude.
No, I'm not good looking at all. What am I gonna do?
What's going on, you son of a bitch?
Not a lot. I've been fucking your wife. What do you think of that? Have a good day. Let's see. 903, you're on the air.
Oh, it's not. What's up?
What? Yeah, you're on the air, brother. What's up?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I was loving the podcast. Hold on, let me turn my headphones down. Honestly, this one to me wasn't as bad as it was one of them, and it got kind of heated as well. It was I don't know.
All right, you didn't. So you liked it and you hated it?
Oh no, I like them. I like them anyways. It's just honestly, this one wasn't as bad as the one.
Really?
Like, I think he was saying like la 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 or something. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, be honest with me. It's like I don't know if you're a hockey fan, but I always found it weird that hockey fans say they don't like the fights. I think it's bullshit. I mean, you tell me you don't like the fights? I'll believe you if you tell me, but you don't like it a little bit?
Well, I'm not as much into hockey, but I mean, I'm not going to say I don't like the fights.
Yeah. So, do you like the fights unbaited?
Yeah, they're funny.
Yeah.
And I know y'all do it for entertainment at this point. Like, yeah.
We're spilling blood out there, brother.
and I think some people don't realize that it's for entertainment, so that's another reason, you might get hate.
Yeah, well, when I say it's for entertainment, nobody's making a work here. This is no wrestling work. We're really doing it. But, it's like, clowns, we're embarrassing ourselves a little bit for you, and it's real. It's 100% real. And I think the argument is maybe we shouldn't put every real thing we see on the air. But if you guys are loving it, bro, then I'm into it. Thank you, Twiz Gamers, for the donation. I'm going to take some more calls, and I think I'm going to bag it. Talk to you later. Shade.
Hello?
Shade, you on the air? Fuck.
Hello?
Yeah, you got to make a phone call, Shade. It's not going to work. I told you, Skype's fucked. 347, you're on the air.
Oh, hey, hey, Tommy. I just wanted to say, one, obviously, I love your podcast.
Thank you.
It's absolutely amazing. But also, my friend, his name is Gizgy. He absolutely loves you. And I just wanted to give him that because he hasn't been able to tell you. So, yeah, thanks for the podcast, man.
You're welcome. Say hello to Gizzy. I see him in my Discord. I don't care if he loves me or not. 206, you're in the air.
Hey, how's it going, Tommy?
Oh, thanks to the Dead on Dave. Yeah, I did. I didn't know that was you. Excuse me, caller. I didn't know that was you, Dead on Dave. I realized it now. I thought you were I thought it was another guy. I just told one of my co-hosts to fuck off, where I said I was fucking his wife, and because he was playing a joke on me, and I know his wife, and now I feel terrible. All right, 206, you're on the air.
So you just told your friend to go.
Yeah, like close friend, army buddy in Iraq with. I just told him I'd fuck this wife. That's what I just did.
Dude, you just fucked with a Gold Star family, man. How did you feel?
Well, he's not that Gold Star. I know him pretty well.
Oh, he's not that Gold Star? No.
Nah, he's a big douche. No, he is Gold Star, actually.
Okay.
All right,
hey,
what's on your mind, bro?
The shark, man. I just wanted to fucking harass you and tell you.
What's up?
The podcast was good.
I'm glad you liked it.
Kind of drove me fucking crazy.
I imagine. Drove us crazy, too.
Well, because you guys are so fucking intense, especially Keem and you get Clown, and I'm fans of both of them too. And then you get that mix, and then you add your laugh in there, and it's just a fucking shit show.
Yeah,
and I love every second.
I'm glad you like it. You talk to me a lot on Twitter. I appreciate like the support and stuff too, brother. I appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely, man. We're on the micro level of YouTube, you know.
Yep.
We got to look out for each other. I'm on the micro level.
I'm in the micro levels too. I think 10,000 you become small. That's what I've been told.
Yeah,
all right, man.
10,000 small,
10,000 small, 100,000 big, and then everything else is like elite, epic, and then royalty. I'll talk to you later.
I think, yeah.
I gotta go.
Hey, we'll talk some other time. Yeah, just hit me up anytime, man.
Thank you. Guys, thanks so much. Morph Destroyer. What the fuck's the matter with you? You trying to get my video unmonetized? I'm gonna try to I might put the Skype callers back on, but the sound is not working. Can you try to call in before you saw it? 817, you're in the air.
Yo, what's up, man?
You tell me, brother. What you tell me?
Keemstar, Tommy C, Colossal is crazy. Fucking legendary.
Thank you very much, man. It means a lot to me.
You fucking motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Never stop. Never stop.
I hope. Well, you know what? I think I could balance them both out. As long as I can get them on the phone, if things get crazy, I think I could talk to them. You know what I'm saying? So, look, I got the most to lose.
Man, you're gonna be up there like that someday. Just wait.
I hope so. That's the kind of words. All right, I gotta keep it rolling, brother. Thanks for the call. Let's call that. Let's try that fucking Irishman. See if it rings him.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't think I can hear you. You should take calls on Discord.
Yeah, I can't because there's a problem with that as well. I can't go into it.
Yeah,
I'll talk to you later. No, only phone calls. Old school Matt, what's happening, brother?
First off, I gotta say, Matt.
What's that?
You guys were right to put that next podcast out there.
Why do you say that?
Because it doesn't matter how you guys look. It was just the most entertaining episode I've seen so far.
Really? I don't want anybody to get hurt. You know what I mean?
I get it.
I mean, you can't hurt me because I don't want anybody hurt. But the guys I'm with have bulls. Well, you know, I think all three of us have big hairy bulls, right? So, I think we're just gonna keep the train going. How you been?
I've been all right.
Yeah. Who's your girlfriend? You've been drinking, right?
I've been sobering up, to be honest.
Yeah. Sorry. What are you drinking in the morning for? You live in Kentucky or something, right?
I live in Tennessee.
Yeah, same thing. Big hillbilly. You big hillbilly.
About this podcast is I love hearing Colossal lose his mind.
Yeah, I'm glad you dig it. I'm gonna keep going, man. I'm gonna keep firing through these suckers, man. Thanks so much. You've been all-time support, old school Matt. You really are old school Matt. When I met you, you were old school Matt, but you were new. But now you really are. Thank you. Like I said, keeping the new callers, 601, you're on the air.
Tommy, what's up?
You tell me, brother.
Hey, I just tried to call from Skype, and I couldn't hear you on the...
Yeah, it's fucked up. I hate Skype with a bloody passion, and they just did an update, and it didn't even fix the fucking thing. You know?
Yeah, man. Well, awesome, dude. I listened to the Baited podcast. It was awesome. You guys are the shit. You are some crazy motherfuckers, man. Like, I love it. It's great.
I'm glad.
But,
go ahead.
Dude, the whole Colossal is crazy situation, like, where he apologized for it and everything. And that's awesome. But, like, I don't even understand how anybody could get the impression that you were anything sexual or anything like that. Like, my impression from it was you thought that that grade A under A is a really extremely bad influence on kids, and you shouldn't be around them because he is a bad guy to look up to. That's the impression that I got.
But you know what? I can answer that. I can, because he cares about Gray and he's his buddy. And when Colossal says you're buddy for life, that's the impression I get. And when you do that, sometimes and that's what I'm saying, you know. And I think there's sure. and when it comes to me, I think there's so many YouTubers that have gone to this pedophilia thing. It's disgusting. That you might get used to hearing it because it's like every goddamn day. You know, Keemstar doesn't make up all these pedophilia charges. There's people in YouTube accusing each other of this as a way to stem criticism, and it's criminal. It's criminal behavior.
It sucks. It really does. But hey, I love Colossal as crazy.
He's the best.
He is one of my favorite YouTubers. I wish that he would put out content more frequently.
I think he's going to once he gets this opus out. I think you're going to see a lot more from him in the future. Colossal's going to, like, I tell you how good Colossal is. He's going to hit 1 million one day, and it doesn't matter if YouTube changes the rules or not. Unless they say, get the fuck off our platform, Colossal is going to be a professional entertainer full time. Guarantee it. Put it down, mark it down.
I want to tell you something, Tommy.
What?
I want to tell you something. So are you, dude.
I hope so.
You are great, man. Like
Thanks,
I discovered you from Baited,
Mhm.
and I like whenever I Twitch stream a lot and stuff like that. But whenever I'm doing that, I'm watching you half the time. Like I have it on my computer over here, just watching Shot from the Point because it's great. Just to listen to you and Jeff and all. You guys are great, man.
That means a lot.
3 of you guys.
No, I hope you check us out Sunday with Real Talk too. Real Talk, and there's Kenny and Jake Link and Dead on Dave, who I said I'd fuck his wife, which what a friend I am.
Well, dude, you're the fucking shit. I'll check it out.
All right, brother.
I love you guys.
Appreciate it.
I'll let you get to other callers.
All right,
Kind
man.
of bust through them, man.
All right, brother. I hope all you guys like, sub, and share. This has been a little more of an emotional thing. I don't have any more phone callers. Skype isn't working. Well, I'm gonna give it a shot. Linux,
hey, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, man.
Holy Christmas! What's on your mind, man? I can't believe
I'd
Skype
just like
works.
to say, first of all, that Smurf Destroyer is like a white privileged motherfucker. Just doing it
Yeah, you motherfucker. He's an Englishman in a boarding school with nothing better to do but send me money and fuck up my show. Now, if you notice, you know what I did? Oh, 5. Imperial Wookie. I got to take this one. Keep doing Baited, even if you make mistakes. It's real and it deserves respects. Keep it up, man. You're a big part of the show. Don't be afraid to upload, even if you think it makes you look bad. You got balls. Thank you. That means the fucking world to me. You got balls.
I pretty much agree with everything you just said in that, and that's pretty much my
well,
entire
it wasn't even my words. Not to be perfectly honest with you, it was somebody else's that donated.
I mean, I speak to you quite a lot on Twitter, and I think you're awesome, man. So just keep it up, and I know
Thanks.
you're busy right now, so I'll let you go.
Thanks, man. Join
Alright,
my
thank you.
Discord. When I sometimes I jump in there and just fucking hang out and try to answer questions and shit. So join my Discord. It's on my Twitter thing. So thanks
Yeah,
a lot,
man.
man.
Thank you.
Good day, mate.
Bye.
Bye. Well, you didn't notice. Let's see. If one thing did win. Mackenzie, you're on the air? Mackenzie? It's probably not your fault, Mackenzie. 817, you're on the air. Smurf Destroy.
Yo, I forgot my original point when I called.
Well, I don't know.
No, I'm not a troll. Don't worry.
All right.
No, I was just gonna say, a lot of people always, just say Keem is like a crazy guy,
Yeah.
like a psycho.
Oh, he's a crazy guy. There's no doubt about it. I just don't know if he's as evil as everybody says
No,
he is.
I see it as like he's just extremely passionate and is real,
There's some truth. There's
I don't
some
know.
truth in that. There's some truth in that. He's no. You know what? He's perfect. He's never done anything wrong. He's completely misunderstood.
No, dude, no, I'm not, that's all I was gonna get at. It's like when I
Yeah.
first, found Drama Alert like a year ago, I was like, man, this guy's a dick. But
Yeah.
now I realize that he's just serious about what he does. I don't know. I just wanted to
You know what
say
the
that
crazy
because
part is? Before all this
he
happened,
gets so much hate.
I'd never tell him to his face, and I deny it, even though I'm saying it live. He's the only YouTuber I never missed. but well before this happened, I'm like, I think I started watching him last August, last year.
Yeah.
He's the only YouTuber I never missed his videos. I didn't even know half what he's talking about when it came to the gaming stuff, but I've gotten kind of squared away with that. But yeah, he's
Me
good. He's
either,
fucking
but
funny.
now I know it all.
One of the
Now
reasons I
know it
laugh
all
so much.
'cause I didn't even know who Leafy was before Drama Alert.
Yeah, I did. Well, I watched the whole thing unfold, so it's like it's so weird. It was almost like even before I met him, I was being prepped because it was a guilty pleasure, you know? It was a guilty pleasure. I wouldn't really tell anybody I was listening to because I thought they would think one of those people that read the Inquirer or something like that. But it's entertaining as hell. And Colossal as much as admitted the same thing to me. He loved it as well. You know, he's got problems with it, and I had problems with it too. Still do. What have you? Ancient. Eden and her mom again. Love your laugh. You really make Eden and her mom again. Make Bait podcast great. You're so funny. Normal compared to the other two. I'm normal compared to the other two. You have no fucking clue how fucked up I am. I'm just a little quieter, I guess. No clue. All right, man. I'm gonna try to get through some other callers because I'm only gonna do this for a little more. Because all right, thanks, brother. I'll take the Wookiee.
Hello.
Wookiee, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Holy Christmas, Skype's working half the time. What's on your mind, man?
Oh, nothing. I don't think you're going to live that down. What you just said about Keem, he's definitely going to bring that up next time. No,
he
have to
won't.
link him on
He knows.
Twitter.
He knows I fucking goof on him sometimes. Yeah, or maybe like as long as he. Yeah, I'm only worried if he does it offline. Online, I don't care. What did you say? By the way, he's yet to do that. So I mean, I'm not going to say you would even do something like that.
Well, I already said my piece when I gave that donation, just because I wasn't sure if I was going to get a chance to say it on Skype. But yeah, that's everything I really had to say. Just keep at it, man.
Which donator were you, sir?
Imperial Wookiee.
The Imperial Wookiee. I didn't. Did I not?
Yeah,
did I not read it?
You read it.
Okay, I did read it. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
But yeah, I've seen all three of you. You're all a bit iffy about it. And to be honest, if you just keep at it and keep doing it, and trudge through, chew on the shit, and just get through it, it will get better. And people will respect you more.
Yeah, it's true, and we'll probably get rich. That'd be nice too, right?
Well, you would get rich. I think the other two are already a bit happy with,
No,
yeah,
I don't think. Here's the thing about rich people, and Keem's not the first rich guy I ever met, right? They never lose their hunger. That's why they're rich. Because they say they fight every fucking battle. That's why they're rich. If you don't, because if you think like me and I'm like, yeah, I don't have to fucking get all that money. I'm gonna be fair and shit. That's why I'm poor. You know?
Yeah.
So you gotta.
Rich people are tighter than poor people. That's what they say.
That's what it is. I'm poor. But hopefully I'll get rich. Talk to you later, Wookie. I'm gonna take some more. I'm getting hit again.
Much.
Thanks, brother. No, thank you. Sincerely and truly. Fucking, he keeps down. You can donate money all you want. I turned the volume down, you prick. 215. You're on the air.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, you tell me what's up. I mean, what's going on, man?
Yeah, I lost it a little bit, and I was like, damn it. I wanted to say a couple things for the new beta podcast.
Yeah.
I was dying along with you for the chatterbait.
It's funny, right? I feel like there's a fucking kid laughing at it, but it's chatterbait.
Well, yeah, it's like I'm not gonna go on that site because it's kind of retarded, like in my kind of angle, because I don't feel like looking at it, and it's just I don't know, it's weird. And the other thing I heard you talking about the NHL fighting.
Yeah, go ahead.
For my opinion, I think the problems that they have with it, like the NHL, is that you could, like, if they take their helmet off, you could easily just hit the ground and just either get you could even go in a coma or die. But
it's such as life. I mean, when I played hockey, that could happen. It's such as life. I'm only aware of one person dying in an NHL game, and it was a year after the injury. I think his guy's name was Ace Bailey, and he was hit by Eddie Shore from behind. The Eddie Shore, old time hockey, like Eddie Shore. Yeah, so I'm not even familiar with that. So I mean, that doesn't. Yes, it could happen, but I mean, it's professional fighting. So it could happen to UFC. It could happen to UFC. So I mean, that's the way I see it.
Yeah.
And I don't have a problem.
Again,
another thing too is if you gave me the opportunity, you know what I'd walk away verbated for? To be an enforcer in the NHL. I don't care how much it fucked me up. I want to feel that. I want to do that.
Yeah.
And I know I would pay a big price. I'd pay a big price for it. But goddamn, what I want. That's one of the only things I'd want to be more. But I didn't have the athletic gifts, so I really don't feel guilty at all because I don't feel like I'm watching anything that I wouldn't do myself if I was in my prime.
Yeah, I play hockey and I'm a goalie, so I don't have to get into any of that.
You don't have to go and get anything. Well, you can be like Billy Smith and chop their legs. I'm gonna take some other calls, okay, brother? Take care.
Just like Ryan Smith.
All right, brother. Should I? Well, we got 10 minutes if I can keep it going, dude. 513, you're on the air. It's so nice you guys to donate so much. It means the world to me. 513, you're on the air. And follow me on Skype or on Twitch. It means the world. What's up? What's on your mind?
Television? Am I on television right
No,
now?
you're on YouTube. You're one step down.
I'm one step down?
Yeah, turn off your computer in the back. I can hear my own voice.
You can hear my computer?
Yeah, I sure can. No, I'm psychic. What's on your mind, man?
Oh, I was in a Leafy is here video. Remember my best friend Leafy? That was me.
That was you? All right. Well, let him know I said hello.
Yeah, I'm a sexy singer and.
Yeah. I wish you were funny. That would be good. Broken Matt Hardy, you're on the air. Thank you, Smurf Destroyer. You feel like you're ignoring me. Broken Matt Hardy. Didn't make it. Let's try Mackenzie. Mackenzie, can you hear me? Mackenzie? No. It's me answer. Dabist. Dabist. Jay, you're on the air.
Oh my god, I'm such a big fan. Oh my lord.
Stop.
I've been watching Keem for years, and when
really?
I noticed you, I just couldn't stop watching your content.
Turn me down in the background. I don't need to hear my voice twice.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. Oh my god, I'm such a... I don't know what to say. All I really wanted to say is I'm a big fan of you, Colossal, and Keem.
Yeah.
But what Colossal was saying on the podcast was kind of wrong about the lying bit. Like, if you say something... and you're wrong, it doesn't mean you're lying. It just means you're wrong. So
yeah. Unless you know you're wrong. Yeah. Unless you know you're wrong. I didn't agree with Colossal at all on
oh my god, I'm shaking.
Don't be shaking.
I'm the one that tweets at you sometimes as well.
Do I tweet back? Am I pretty good about it?
Yeah, you do.
I don't tweet back to everybody because it would just my feed would be ridiculous. But I mean, my feed is ridiculous as it is. And I can't. And every time I make some grammar error, my phone fucks things up. I had to. It's really funny. Some guy was sending me something on Twitter. He said my grandmother. She's okay from the hospital. And then I said, I hope she does. And it said dies. And it was really crazy. And we're like, oh, okay. All right, brother. I'm going to...
Yeah. I'm shaking.
I'm going to do this till I run out, man. But I hope you like, sub, and share and all that good stuff, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
Take care, man. Take care.
Bye.
What a bug out. Let's see. Maybe narrator will get a second shot. Because he couldn't hear me last time. Narrator!
Tommy, I don't know if you can hear me.
I can, unfortunately.
I can't hear you, but I will say this. Back in the good days of hockey, they didn't have net guards, so you just see goalies spewing out blood out of their...
That's a good day. Yes. Nah, he's actually... Oh, wrong one. That was from yesterday. Let's put on Katie. I bet this won't work either. Katie, you're on the air. Can you hear me? Katie lady. Katie with the Irish last name. It's not her. It's not your fault. This is a kid I promised I'd do something with. Hey, the Dutchman, you're on the air. Dutchman? Because it's Skype. It's fucking Skype. I can't take Skype calls, but I can take phone calls. It's ridiculous. Smurf Destroyer. Stop. You're probably going to get me in trouble. Oh, there goes my monetization, you jerk. Said pussy. 952, you're on the air. 952.
Hey, Tommy, how you doing?
You tell me, brother. What's on your mind?
I just wanted to say, man, how dare you disrespect my idol, grade A under A.
Is he your idol?
I have you know that I bought 5 make YouTube great again t-shirts.
Did you really?
And how dare you make him as if he's a pedophile, man. That's not right, man.
No, that's right. Yeah. Well, you bastard. That's what happened. That's not what I did. And you know that. You're just not that funny.
I know. I'm just kidding. But love the podcast.
I'll tell you the truth.
If, point, man.
There's a moderator, and he can back me up. His name's B-Star, and we stream together sometimes. We were like, Greg's got a new video out. Dead serious. No exaggeration. So I'm as disappointed as some other people. And you know what? And I'm not just saying this because I don't get in trouble for like sending hate, because they could clip me for that, I suppose. I don't, like, people have been asking me all day, like, if Grade's an asshole and Keem's an asshole, who do I listen to? Who cares if you, first of all, I don't know that Keem, well, I don't know, maybe. Look, who cares? If they entertain you, watch them. Who gives a fuck? I don't like this, I'm taking
it's
shots at people. Yeah, dude, if you like Grade, man. My issue with Grade is what I said it was. Nothing else. It has nothing to do with his talent. He's good. Even if he fucking lifted that joke, which we don't know for sure, you know? Even if you lifted the joke.
As long as you're a YouTuber and you entertain, like, what really happens in the end? It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
As long as you entertain people.
I don't care. And not hurting. I'm talking about Grade hurting people. I think Grade's hurting people. That's why I brought it up.
Oh, he does.
I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to say this right now and speak this forever. Hold your peace. A lot of Keemstar's reputation is like mythical for being a bastard. From what I can see, it's inflated. Keemstar's full reputation on YouTube is inflated. It is nowhere near as bad as coming out. I got to be honest with you. I think it matches grade A under A. His inflated, untrue, Keemstar's untrue, inflated reputation, I believe, might be grade A under A. How about that? I'll say something.
I mean, to be fair, some of them do it just to get the quick buck, if you know what I mean.
I don't know. He's got the bucks already, and he still can't fucking keep from destroying you. I've been hearing all my time. The Keemstar's been destroying channels. Well, yeah, some guy got picked up touching a kid, and then he lost his channel. You know, that's not exactly Keemstar destroying you. That's you destroying yourself. You know.
Yeah, basically. He kind of got caught on that.
Yeah. Don't touch kids.
To say that I love the podcast and I love Shot from the Point, man.
All right, man. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best. Because I'm gonna run out of calls. You were like one of my last calls too. All right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Take care. One of them. But I say, I'm gonna try to get somebody else in. Snooza, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
What's up, Tommy?
Can you hear me? No. It's not even your fault. Stubbs, like, it's not gonna even happen. I'm gonna go with Henry. Henry.
Oh, hey, dude, what's up?
You tell me what's on your mind, man.
Oh, dude, it's awesome being accepted. I've been calling for a long time now. I just wanted to talk about Keem and stuff, about how everyone hates him. They're thinking of him in the wrong way. They're thinking that he's an asshole. You know, he said nigger like a decade ago. I don't give a shit about that. I think that's fucking hilarious.
Well, I don't think it's. He doesn't think. He thinks that was a mistake a long time ago. He thinks he made a mistake.
Yeah, it was a mistake.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to forgive people for their mistakes.
So am I. Absolutely. So am I. Absolutely.
Also, like, my friend introduced me to Baited, and then he went on my laptop at the same time. And I saw you, and then he saw that. Now I don't regret it, and it's fucking awesome. And I've watched every stream since, and it's great.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Hey, like I said, you know, none of us are perfect. We've all done dumb stuff in life, and I don't think that's any reason to end a podcast, much less the friendship. Yeah, that's the way I unsubscribe from Tommy C is now falling. All right, I got some goofballs. That's why I like it. I like a circus show, and boy, did I get it. Take care, Henry. Thanks for calling.
Well, I just like to think of Keem as like a living meme, if you know, like, because he does funny things.
Mm-hmm.
He's funny. He's so ridiculous and over the top that people might interpret him as him being a jerk, but I interpret it as him being a comedian. He's
okay.
If it makes you laugh, then it's great, right?
It's cool, but as long as nobody gets hurt, I think that's what's important.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, man. I'll talk to you later. Great, you're on the air. All right. Thanks, Grade. I know you're upset. Actually, I think the biggest loser is you, Grade. 210, you're on the air.
Hi, it's Fin.
Fin, how are you, ma'am?
Hi. Hey, look, I just wanted to address something because something you said caught my attention.
Sure.
That you said, you know, you're lucky to have Keem and Colossal, but at the same time, man, don't sell yourself short. You're fucking amazing, you know, and they're lucky to have you too. So if you weren't a part of this Dated podcast, it would not be the same. You add a lot to it, okay?
I agree with you, and I'm not downing myself. I'm just, that's the way I was raised. You appreciate it. It doesn't happen without them. And maybe the Dated podcast is not as good without me. I don't need that to stroke my ego. I don't. I need to be a part of a team.
Well, I'm not stroking your ego.
No, but I don't need to feel important. I'm a weird guy. Ask that on Dave. I don't hate compliments. I'm just not good at taking them. You know what I mean? It's just the way I am. I feel like I get soft. What's that? Yeah, that's what everybody always ends up saying. Thank you. I do. I really appreciate it. But everybody, you say thank you. Man. But if you say thank you so much, Fin, right? If you say thank you so much, it sounds like phony after a while, right?
No, not at all.
All right. Maybe the chicks. All right. Good. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? That's why no flower shops go out of business. You can always get out of trouble with a girl by going to a flower shop. When's the last flower shop you should? When was the last flower shop you saw go out of business? I never. They're like goddamn karate schools. They're always in business.
They only upgrade. That's it. They don't go out of business.
All right, sweet stuff. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Yes, I called her sweet stuff. Last call of the day, 630. You're on the air.
What's up, dude?
You tell me, man. What's on your mind? Your last call.
I'm gonna be honest. I just found out about the Dated podcast like
a week ago, and I thought it was pretty funny. And then this strain just showed up in my recommended videos. I don't even know why I'm calling in. I don't have anything to say.
It's okay. And I'm glad that I hate the guy that keeps subbing my goddamn Twitch channel. I didn't even realize that right now. But you seem fine. And what's the difference if you just found it? We've only done 7 episodes. I'm grateful that you just found it.
7?
Yeah, we're only seven deep, and they almost collapse each one almost collapsed the podcast after the next one. So, I just found it. Well, you just found the podcast. Where the fuck were you, pal? Why don't you quit and not listen to it? You should have known months ago. What do you want me to say, bro? Thank you. That means the world to me. All right, buddy, I'm out. How dare those guys do that to me? I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Those fucking jerks. I'm turning off Twitch subscribers. It's fucking Twitch, too. Those bastards figured me out. Tommy C. I can't bangs his mom. Actually, he doesn't bother. As long as YouTube doesn't throw me off, I don't give a fuck. If you did that to, you know what? If you did that to me in Twitch, I'd probably fucking lose my goddamn Twitch channel. You got to be a good boy on Twitch. God, you fucking sneeze, you're in big trouble. I want to stream. I want to be a big streamer. You never catch me fucking threatening anybody. Doing something stupid. Accusing people of pedophilia. It's not me. I am Tommy C. And I'm the captain, the sysop, and the kung fu master of the Shot from the Point. I'm also a very, very proud member of the Baited podcast. And I will see you tomorrow in the crease with Tommy C. Friday, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's hockey, and soon the season will be back, and we're doing it every single day.
Outshining niggas on purpose. Ain't a hater touching my surface. Mean Joe Green still curtain. Folks from the shop, but I'm KY made. Bless this mic, smoke weed all day. Bound to the illest, show love to the minutes. Keep a bag full of chips, no Frito-Lays. Let me turn my Mac on. Group of bad hoes, I attack one. You get one time, my anthem. You are not prepared for this action. Cop the whip and that bitch all mine. Keep it 1 plus 99. Rolling dirty, no alibi. Bar sharp like a porcupine. This from the realest, most independent you ever seen. And I ain't stopping till Europe is in my energy. And I'ma push it to my grave, boy, I'm counting paper.